could you tell us something about yourself?
My name is Simon. I am a permanent wheelchair user. I have no use of my hands, and other people find it difficult to understand my speech. I have recently moved into a purpose-built bungalow, so I am independent from my family, but I need 24-hour care. I like cricket and snooker, mainly watching these on TV. I use my computer every day for word processing, emails, the internet, storing photographs, and playing music. I am also a local preacher in the Methodist Church. I prepare the full service on my computer and someone else reads the service in church.
Fantastic. So can you tell me a bit more about what kind of equipment you use to help you, to assist you?
I use a two-switch system to operate most of my equipment. The switches are located at each side of my head. On my electric wheelchair I have the click-to-go system. This allows me to drive my wheelchair, to use a TELUS tablet computer. This is also on my wheelchair, or to link up to my main desktop computer. The TELUS system includes a gateway system so I can control things like TV, Sky, Hi-Fi. The TELUS system is very useful when I go on holiday, as it also works as a communicator speaking out the words I type in. When I am at home I link up to my desktop computer. This has a hardware scanning device for selecting letters, numbers, etc. This means I can see the full screen of the program I am using. I find this much better than an on-screen keyboard. I also have a steeper environmental control system, which I operate with a chill switch.
So what methods do you use to communicate with people, and do you use different methods for different people?
When I am with people I know we can normally manage to communicate without using my equipment. Questions that need a yes or no answer are no problem. If I have said something that people don't understand, those who know me will ask other questions, identify the sentence word by word, or even ask me to spell a word. Even with those closest to me, I sometimes have to give up in despair. The TELUS system is very useful when I go on holiday and with total strangers. I can type out exactly what I want to say and have a conversation with them, but even with word prediction typing takes a long time. My parents say I always speak better when I return from the holiday.
That's great. So what impact do you think your communication aid has had on your quality of life?
Technology is invaluable to me. Without it, I would be totally dependent on other people. I can drive around my house, switch on equipment like the TV or Sky, and do what I want to do when I want to do it. I was already using computers extensively before I got my new communicator. I had equipment previously which allowed me to drive my wheelchair and to type answers onto a 2-line display. My current communicator uses Windows so other people know what to expect from the system. The main benefit at home is being able to send infrared signals to operate all my equipment. Away from home, my communicator is a talking point, and people want to know what it is and how it works. This breaks the ice with strangers, and people are then more willing to talk to me. People who are scared and witless generally leave the conversation absolutely amazed, and then they come back again and again. Quite often they bring a friend along too to meet me.
And you mentioned earlier that you got a click to go for your driving. So do you feel that driving a wheelchair is important to you? Do you think it makes you more independent?
Definitely. At home, I can drive around inside my bungalow. For example, I can go into the kitchen and ask my carers to make me a coffee. Because I use switches, it takes time to control my wheelchair, and so outside use is more difficult. Wheelchair services will not allow me to drive on the roads, but I can drive around the supermarket if it is quiet, and drive around parks and places like that. But because of my disability, I always need a carer to be on hand.
So what about controlling equipment in your house? You mentioned being able to control your TV. What do you think the main advantages of that are?
Having the gateway system allows me to control what I watch on the view of the sky. I can do everything except put cassettes into my video recorder or CDs into my hi-fi system. Sky Plus is easy to control. I can record 2 programs at once and watch a third pre-recorded program all at the same time. I find it better to record programs and watch them later, rather than watching them live. That way I can skip all the advertisements.
So overall, how do you think that technology has changed your life? Without technology, I would be totally dependent on other people. I still am for most things, but with technology I can occupy myself all day, every day using my computer, listening to music, watching TV, or watching things I have recorded. I can email friends and have secrets from my parents. How many 41-year-old able-bodied people would want their parents to know everything about their life? I can access the internet. There is a lot of useful information, but also a lot of rubbish on the net. I can also store all my digital photographs.